12.2 Chords and arcs. Number 1. In circle O, the measure of arc CD equals 30, and side CA is congruent to BD. So when CA is congruent to BD, it means the arc measures of CD and AB are congruent. So the measure of arc AB is also going to be 30. And that's number 1. Number 2, find the value of x. So x is this whole length here. That is going to be the same length as this whole piece here. And if this is 7, this is also 7, and 7 plus 7 is 14. So the length of x is going to be 14. And that's number 2. Number 3, find the value of x. So let's take a closer look at it. So x is the radius of this circle. If I draw a line here, we have another radius, and every radius is the same length, so this is also x. Now I have a right triangle. This is bisecting this piece here, so if the whole thing is 6, this piece will be 3. So now I have a right triangle, so I can use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find x. So 5.7 and 3 are going to be a and b. So square them, add them up to combine my like terms, and then take the square root of both sides to get x. And x is going to be 6.4. So let's type that in. So x is approximately 6.4. And that's number 3. Number 4, circles A and O are congruent. Segment CD is a chord of both circles. If a radius is 20 feet and CD is 24 feet, how long would be the length of AB? So let's take a closer look at it. So the length of AC, CB, BD, and DA are all going to be the same. And if CD is 24 and it's being bisected, each of these pieces is 12. And I'm told AC is 20. So now I have another right triangle. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is going to be 12 and 20 is going to be c. Square them out, I get 144 and 400. Subtract, and I get 256. Take the square root of both sides, and I get b equals 16. Now that 16 is just a portion from a to f, and then f to b. To get the whole length of AB, I got to double it. So 16 times 2 is 32. So that's the length of AB. So let's type it in. The length of AB is 32. And that's number 4. Number 5. In the diagram at the right, the endpoints of the chord are points where the line x equals 1 intersects with the circle x squared plus y squared equals 81. What is the length of the chord? Well, let's take a closer look at it. Well, we have the equation of the circle here, and we have the line x equals 1 intersecting it. And the endpoints here form the end of the chord that we're trying to find the length for. So the first thing we need to do is we substitute this 1 that x is in for x here. That gives me 1 squared plus y squared equals 81. 1 squared is 1, subtract it to the other side, and I get y squared equals 80. Take the square root of both sides, and I get y equals the square root of 80. Now that's only half the measure of the chord, so you got to double that, and I get approximately 17.9. So let's type that in. So typing in 17.9 for the length, and that's number 5.